Hello there. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you on Tuesday at 2-ish. I wasn't sure what to do today. I have so many things going on. One of my nightmare things I'm doing is getting my schedule put on my website. I am not technically savvy at all, and so it is always a nightmare for me to get this done and get it done correctly. So I'm trying desperately to get that done. In the meantime, I was going to come on and show you a Valentine card, but instead I'm going to show you something different. The exciting news is that starting today, you can order from the mini catalog, which means celebration is going on and you can get all kinds of free stuff. So the set that I'm using is from the new catalog. It's called Flowing Flowers. I should tell you what page it's on. I should have been prepared. I'll tell you, when I'm working on all this stuff, it just makes me crazy. I'm just not. I don't know how I get anything done. Once I get it done, then I don't remember it for another year. That's my problem. I'm looking to see what page this is on. Anyhow, it's on page 36. Now, this is one of those stamp sets that doesn't come with any dies. It doesn't come with anything extra. It's just simply beautiful. And so I think it's a gorgeous set. So I just wanted to show you that. And then also the paper I'm using is paper that you can get free through Celebration. So I'll show you that, the paper, all the paper afterwards. Also, a quick update is that I generally do an open house here, but with everything going on and all the craziness going on, I have been sitting in my corner and playing with a lot of my new sets, creating all kinds of things, getting ready for my the holiday buffet, which will include upcoming holidays plus birthday cards, and then the Kismet buffet, which is just whatever I feel like doing. Hello, Lynn. And so with all that said, and then with everything else that's going on in the world, I've decided that I would go through the catalog, the mini catalog, with you this Saturday. So please join me here on Facebook Live Saturday at 10 o'clock. I will have everything in order. I promise to be organized. And I will go through the mini catalog, show you some products, show you some cards that I've made with it, and we'll kind of work through it. If you are needing a catalog, please let me know. I have catalogs here that I'm happy to hand out or send out or have you pick up. So with all that said and done, let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. So close your eyes. If this bothers you, you're going to go for a little ride here. So I'm just flipping my camera around. There. I love the playing. I love playing with everything new. I just am not good at the technical stuff. Ooh, it's a nightmare for me. Here is this stamp set, Flowing Flowers. So here's the new mini catalog. Now we can show you inside. So I have many of these items that are in here. It's a great catalog. There are so many cool things, and I would love to show them to you. Please join me on Saturday morning. I will also be putting the video on YouTube and then on my blog. So if you can't catch me live, you can catch me all those other places. So this is the stamp set. This is the paper. So this is some of the paper. It's called Simply Marvelous. It is absolutely beautiful. So I'll show you. Oops, here I have one of my little new gems here stuck to the side of it. There we go. So on one side it's like marbled, and there's I think 4 different colors. I think. Here we go. So one side is like this, and then the other side is darker, kind of swirled. This looks like marble, and then it's swirled. So there we go. There's one color. Here's another one. Ooh la la. It's just so pretty. It was like I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use, but I ended up with the purple one, using the purple. So here's the other side, the marbled side, and then the swirly side. Let's see here. It's just a deeper, darker, but that cool, kind of cool swirl. All right, let's see here. There's more. There's more. Here we go. Here's another one. Oh, it's just so cool. And then here is this one. And so a lot of people are in this one. Woo! And then so here's the purple. So I used it all up that I had in here. So there's one side. Here's the other side. So it's just gorgeous. It like when I did quilting, this is the stuff that you'd say, it just has movement to it. It's just like, ooh, find out something really special to do with it because it's all so pretty. So this is one of the items that you could receive free with a $50 product purchase. That's one of the things you can pick from the celebration. So here's the card that I'm going to do. Ta-da! So love, love, love this flower. But one of the things that I sometimes struggle with, you can use like the side of your markers, you can do different things. But when they have the flower all together with the leaves and everything, it's like, oh, but I like the leaves a certain color, whatever. So instead of using markers, you cannot use your blends that way. You should never use your blends directly on your stamps. I am going to use daubers to color this in. So it just makes it really easy, really fast, and I'll show you. So here's that wonderful marvelous paper, and then here are some new gems that are in there also. It's called adhesive back hexagons, and I love them because not only did it add that splash of green that I wanted on there, they're nice and flat, and they're just kind of an interesting little shape and color. So I thought they were pretty cool. So here's my stamp. Here's my all my goodies all cut and ready to go. So this is how you get it when you come to class. Is everything all set and go. The bows are all made. It's so much more less stressful for people to just have the bows made. Here's for my flower, and then I went ahead and pre-embossed this soft succulent just for a little accent of color on here, even though everything else went sort of monotone. And then I did stamp in the inside too. I'll show you. I did stamp a little bit, the little flowers in the inside too. So, okay. So let's get started on this. So I am using soft succulent. That's for the inside. Soft succulent and gorgeous grape. Gorgeous grape. And this is one of the distinctive stamps, so you don't have to worry about light and dark because it's already going to give you that, the light and dark. So there you go. So I'm going to start with my gorgeous grape. And I keep all my daubers, I keep a separate color for each one. I just write the name on it and have it. So I'm just dabbing it on here. And I'm just going to go over the flower. And I'm going to give it a good amount of ink here. And then I went over the little dots too that are in the background. So that's over on this side too. So I'm just kind of daubering it up. There we go. Okay. And then my leaves are off on the side here. So I'm going to turn that, and I'm using soft succulent. I'm just daubering that into, I kind of tend to go to the corners. Everybody stamps in the center, so that's where you have less ink generally. So if you want it a little bit darker, just go to the corners instead of the center when you don't want to just re-ink it up. And then I did huff on this, so that's like you clean your glasses, you add a little moisture to it. So I just do a little huff, and then here we go. I'm going to put this down and stamp it. Give it a good press. Ta-da, ta-da. There you go. You already have the light and dark. You're all set to go. That is so cool. Now I'm going to put my birthday. I'm going to stamp with the gorgeous grape. So happy birthday. This is from that stamp, the same stamp set. Here we go. And it fit on here just perfect. I was like, oh, perfect. Okay, good. And then inside, as long as I have my ink out, on the inside I stamp these little flowers in the corner. So just tapping a little bit, straight up, straight down, and my verse here. So this says happy birthday on the front, and it said time for a happy dance. That's kind of fun. It's happy that you're celebrating another birthday with your friend. There we go. Ta-da. There. Okay. All done with the stamping. This is pretty fast, actually, once you get your little, all your little daubering done. Okay. So I took this layer and I did a little tiny layer. Instead of the 1/4 inch, I only went like, so it has an 1/8 inch border all the way around it. I wanted to show as much of the beautiful designer paper underneath as I could, so that's why I did that. I just needed enough to frame it in. Now, if you didn't want to frame it in, you could also, which makes it look like there's a, like it's framed in, is if you take your dauber and just sponge on the edges and keep it kind of short and just darken the edges. You can do that too. But that's not what I did this time. I decided I would have just that little edge. Now, you could choose which side you wanted to do. Here's the darker side. And that looks pretty too. I have that way over to the side here. But I kind of felt like the bow and stuff just it kind of got lost in it. I want this, the floral part to be the highlight of it, so that's why I went ahead and used the lighter marble side here. I'm going to put the dark at the top. Okay, that was my thinking anyhow. Well, hopefully y'all agree here. So there we go. There's that, and then I have my little strip here. I'm going to turn this to the side because I use my grid to line up to make sure I get my little piece lined up correctly. Alrighty. This embossing folder is from the annual catalog. I think it comes paired up with one because it's one of the smaller ones. There we go. In fact, I could tell you that. Maybe I have it on the back of my cheat sheet. Oh, maybe I don't. I don't even have one written up on this one. Huh. Well, I'm slacking at that job too. Okay, so we're going to use dimensionals on here. Let me just pull those over. Whoops. Here we go. We'll get our corners done. Looks like I need to cut some. So here we go. Once I cut them, I just cut them all, and then I use these until they're gone throughout the day. There we go. So don't throw these away. These are really handy dandy, especially the corner ones when you're doing a different, you know, doing corners here. I'm just going to go there. Okay. There we go. So like this, I love, ta-da. This will just fit nicely in the corner. And then I'm going to put a couple more in here just because I can. There we go. Alrighty. Taking this off. All the backing for my dimensionals. So the new catalog is so exciting. There's so much to play with. It's a little overwhelming because I don't know what to play with first. So I just I started with this one thinking, you know, everybody is drawn to the ones that have all the bells and whistles. And I like to pull out some that maybe aren't as, that don't have the bells and whistles. It's a simple set. So I did a double bow here. So I'm just going to pull that out so it's a little foofier. Foofy, that's a technical term. Here we go. And I'm going to put some of my glue dots. I generally do 2. And I'm going to put it right down here where I want my bow to go. Where I want my bow to go. Right there. Ta-da. There we go. Fluffy, fluffy. And then I have these cool hexagon pieces here. I just thought they were really neat. So I wanted to kind of have that, the greens sort of kind of flow here a little bit. And I put one up here. There we go. Just draws your eye down. And we'll put that on the card. Just a little bit of glue here. A little bit goes a long way. It squishes. There we go. Those of you that had ordered monkey cut kits, they went out in the mail today. So they are on their way. So here's my layer for the inside. There we go. And as I was doing my my computer work, I feel like I'm in school. As I was doing my computer work today, is when I came up with the idea about the virtual. It's just so hard to get together with everybody with things going on. So I thought if I sit and go through it, I've got lots and lots and lots of things here. It will motivate me to get even more samples done for you guys. And I'll show you some of the beautiful products and with some samples for you. So there we go. Flowing flowers. Nice little fast happy birthday card. Fluffy bow. I love that gorgeous grape ribbon. It's so nice and thin. Time for a happy dance. Ta-da! So that's it. That's what I had to show you today. Now I need to go back to my work. Ugh. It's so hard. I am such a bum with that stuff. Hello, Marie. This is one of the cards that you can do in class, Miss Marie. So I have, we had a thing called the Holiday Buffet, which, you know, at October, November, December makes sense, right? Everybody's getting ready for Christmas. I got everybody ready for Christmas. We made tons and tons of Christmas cards. And do you know what? I did not get one card sent out. I got a special card made for a special request, but I did not get any sent out myself. So I apologize. I received many beautiful cards. My job was to get everybody else ready. And I didn't get me ready, which is not terribly unusual for me. So anyhow, with all that said, this is one of the, so now we're going to continue with the Holiday Buffet, only it'll have the upcoming holidays that are coming up, but I will also add in, because it's not as big as Christmas, right? I will add in birthday cards. So we'll have man birthday cards, kid birthday cards, lady birthday cards, and so in with the holiday cards. And then the Kismet Buffet, they're both going to be buffets. Hello, Mary. The Kismet Buffet will include whatever else I want to do. So I've had lots and lots, unfortunately, lots of requests for sympathy cards, thinking of you. I mean, we have so many different things to choose from. So you'll have a huge assortment. I have them laid out back there, some of them already. So hi, Mary. I have them laid out. So I do have, you'll have a large assortment of all of them, different cards for any event you're looking for. I'll have wedding cards, anniversary cards, you know, whatever. So anyhow, there's so much to choose from. I could sit down here 24/7, and I really could, and I would not complain about it. So y'all take care. I will see you tomorrow. We will be unveiling another brand new monkey cut kit from the new catalog. So you'll have to look at it and guess which one it will be. And I'm excited too, because I'm not sure which one it'll be. But I put in a huge order today so that I can get a number of monkey cut kits all up and ready. They let us pre-order. That's one of the beauties of being a demonstrator, is that you get to pre-order a month ahead of time, but it's not like whatever and how many you need. It's a limited amount, right? So this morning I went on and placed a very large order so that I can get monkey cut kits out and rolling and have them made up and ready for y'all. So take care. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for Winging It on Wednesday with a new Monkey Cut kit. Thank you. Bye-bye.